Hello and welcome to another episode of Atomic Vinyl Reviews. My name's Jacob, and today I'm just going to be showing you off a project that I've been working on for quite some time. So let me just edge the camera over. This is my custom scratch-built sculpt of the GMK 2001 Godzilla that I have been working on for quite some time. And by working on, I mean I worked on it for quite a while, ages ago, and then I just left him unfinished, waiting till I could be bothered to keep going. And the problem is, he is made of Super Sculpey oven-baked clay, and as you can see, he is starting to crumble. Like, the area just under his jaw here completely fell off, all his toes seem to be falling off, and I had to cut off his arms, because what I'm actually going to be doing with this guy is I'm going to be removing all the bits, like, you know, the tail and some parts down the legs and all that, where I haven't finished the sculpt, where, there's no scaling and stuff like that, and that sliver of space down the back as well, where he's going to have his spines. I'm going to remove all of that clay, because what I'm planning on doing is we're going to bake him, which will make this clay, which is, it feels like normal plasticine. At the moment it's a bit more crumbly, but it should feel nice like plasticine and be very sculptable and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to do that. But that way all of this detail will be saved, so he will actually be solid and, he won't get destroyed over time, because I don't know when I'm actually going to get around to finishing him off properly. Which is a shame, because I'm really proud of this sculpt. I was trying to make him fairly accurate. Like, you can even see I've got the Yuji Sakai X Plus GMK back here. He's a bit out of focus, but they look vaguely similar. What I tried to do with this guy that I thought was pretty cool, or a good idea, and hopefully it'll turn out nice, is I got some special translucent, translucent, sort of bone-colored oven-baked clay, and I made these claws and teeth out of it. So here's some of these claws. This one looks a little bit more yellowish in person, by the way. Here it looks very white, but in person it's a bit more bone-colored. And it is actually, light goes through it, so it does actually look like, like a tooth or a claw. And I made all his little teeth the same way. So I'll just get the focus back. So you know what we'll do? I'm gonna do this handheld. This is gonna be like the Cloverfield movie, because I really want to give you guys a nice close look at the detail. So his mouth and his eyes, his teeth, all are made with that translucent clay. I made the inner mouth, like the fleshy part, pink, and that's already been fired. So by fired I mean like cooked in the baked in the oven for a little bit, which hardened it, because I didn't want to destroy that. But yeah, so his eyes are already that translucent material. They'll look really cool at the end when we put some gloss on them, because at the moment they're kind of matte looking. And you can see all the detail work that I've done on him. Again, sorry about this video being so wobbly. I just don't have a good camera stand at the moment. I'll kind of give you guys a look at what I've done. I've done quite a lot of the scaling on him. There he is from the side. I'll have to resculpt again the portion of his chin there that broke off, because I left him too long. It's been like, at least a year of him just being unfinished, maybe even longer, if I'm honest. There's all the scaling down his body. I really like the scaling on his belly, because this one has that unique sort of scaling where he has that more sort of armor plating, really even scaling, as opposed to the more crazy jagged scaling that we see over the rest of his body. So there he is from the... whoops. Flying away with the camera. And yeah, his feet did look really good with all these claws when they were originally, made, but as you can see, they've been crumbling off, so I'll just resculpt that whole segment and, put them back together, because they did go something like this. Like, these are probably not even in the right order, but this is just to give you guys a vague idea of what it was meant to look like and how it will look like when it's finished. But yeah, I left it for way too long, so it's really just crumbling away. As you can see, I made him on a wireframe wrapped in like tape, because that helps the clay actually stick on. And just a nice close look. Let me just adjust the autofocus so we can get a really, really close-up look there. There's all his scaling, the chest, his neck. There's this little muzzle there. Whoops, and I'm just waving the camera around. So yeah, you can see it's already cracking even more, like just there under his nose to the left, unfortunately. And there's some more cracks on the side of his face and some other places as well. And I'll give you a view from the top, because I also was really proud of like the scaling that I did just on the top of his face, actually, on his head and stuff like that. There we go. Yeah, he has a really cool scaling around the back of his head, this design, because he has that like really crocodilian sort of scaling that runs down his back. And so that was really fun to do, and I'm really excited to see this guy all painted up. And there's this little ear hole there. Because, yeah, I've been looking at this guy all gray and like this for so long, so many months, if not years, and I really don't want to lose all this progress, because, yeah, I'm really proud of how this guy is turning out. There we go. There's my little GMK custom sculpt figure. He's pretty big, actually. If we bring in a 6-inch Bandai vinyl, this is my custom painted 1984 bootleg Bandai memorial box figure that I, customized and repainted and stuff. But scale-wise, he's still a your typical 6-inch Bandai vinyl. He's, just up to here when he's standing. I don't really want to put him down on this little plate here, because it's kind of greasy, because I did try and preserve this clay by covering it and spraying it with oil every once in a while to help refreshen it a little bit, because this clay is actually oil-based, so you mix oil into it to help revive it a little bit. So I figured if I just sprayed it with oil, it might help it not crumble so quickly. I think it did help a little bit, but still, there's a limit to what it can do, right? But, so I'm not placing him down on the ground firmly, I'm just holding him just above it. But you can see the scale about to his chest there. So this guy's pretty big. And we, like I brought up earlier, we've got a 30 centimeter X Plus figure. And I'm not really sure how to fit these two together. But here you can kind of see the scale difference. So there's still a big difference between the scale of these two. But they're getting there in height. Like I said, if this guy's 30 centimeters, he's a little bit under 30 centimeters. So this guy is probably just under, like, he's at least 20 to 25 centimeters. I should actually measure him. But I'll have more updates on this guy in the future. I just wanted to kind of show you this little project that I've been working on, and sadly not working on as frequently as I should have. But yeah, I will update you when some more stuff happens with him. So yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like and or subscribe, because it is awesome when you guys do that. And yeah, may all your vinyl be a radiated vinyl. Over and out.